It's all about the art, man. It's all about the art. Okay, I'm not talking to you. If you are getting turned off by me saying music business hardcore is not all about the money, you're a hobby artist. Fuck out of here. You don't belong. This content's not for you. This channel's not for you. Put that art out there. I'm not discounting the art at all, because if the art sucks, you ain't gonna make shit. That's the fucking business. And that's why this is called Music Making Sense Podcast. Because if it ain't about dollars, then it don't make sense.
Evolutionary faculties got me switching up the game and changing minds. Get them out the system, I'll be saving lives.
What's up, y'all? Harco's here with the Music Making Sense Podcast, where it's all about music marketing, branding, and how to have success, real success, as an independent artist. Now, you're probably thinking, why do you say real success? What's the difference between success and real success? I mean, success is success, right? I know, I just said success like 25 times. I'm already starting to fucking slur when I'm saying it. But if you've listened for quite a while, you already know that I say this at the beginning of every single episode, how to have real success. Well, that's because a lot of people don't know what real success looks like. They don't. They think that, success is having a high follower count on social media. Well, it's not, okay? It's very important to have a decent amount of people on social media, and even a high amount. But it's not a measure for success, all right? Especially in music, because people will come and go off of your following, okay? They'll follow you, and then they'll start following 100 other people over the next 6 months. And even though they're still technically following you, they're not even getting any of your content. You see, social media is no longer on the follower graph, where if somebody's following you, they're going to be more likely to get your most recent posts. It's not about that anymore. It's all about interests. TikTok really shaped the scope of social media and turned it into an interest graph instead of a follower graph. So you are going to get more content within your feed from people that you're not following than what you will people that you are following, all right? And it all goes based off of interest and interaction and engagement, okay? So if you're sitting there watching the full length of a video off of somebody or off of a certain thing, and you're commenting on it, you're liking it, you're sharing it, the algorithm's going to know that you like that specific type of thing. And it starts building a category for you as an individual so that it can serve you all the stuff that you like, so that you stay on their platform as much as possible, so that they can also serve you ads, making them money, all right? And they want to make sure that you get the ads that you're going to be most likely to click on and purchase, whatever the thing is, whether it's a product, service, whatever, right? Because that's where they make money. If you've never ran an ad before, you may not know, but you don't actually pay for your ad. If you run a conversion ad, there's different types of ads, right? But if you're running a conversion ad where you want somebody to click on a link to go and do something, whether it's listen, watch, buy, whatever it is, when you're running an ad on social media, especially, where you say, hey, I want to click, they're going to charge you every time somebody clicks on that link and goes to whatever place you want them to go to. But you don't get paid if they don't click. So it's in social media's best interest to put that ad in front of people who are going to be most likely to click. That way, you as the paying advertiser are happy that you're getting a lot of people to click on your thing, and it's not just going to a bunch of people and nobody's clicking. And also, social media is going to be happy because they're making money off of you, right? And then you're going to keep coming back and spending more and more and more. Now you're a reoccurring customer as an advertiser, right? So that's how social media works. So having a high follower count doesn't matter. Having a high like count doesn't matter. Having a high engagement, now that is a very, very strong measure for success. However, it doesn't mean that you're successful. Oh, look at all this engagement I'm getting. Okay, you're getting engagement. People are watching your shit or sharing it or commenting on it. But are they really your fan? Are they taking those next steps to go and listen to your music, go to your website and buy your stuff, whatever? Are they taking those next steps? See, high engagement doesn't mean anything because you could just be posting memes all day, which I know a lot of artists do. They'll either post half naked, pictures of women in their story and attach their music to it to get views on their story, which equates engagement. Oh, look at all this engagement I'm getting. You're doing a thirst trap, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even anybody you know. You're just stealing this stuff off of OnlyFans or Twitter or Pornhub or whatever, right? Y'all know what's up, all right? I ain't lying about shit. Y'all know what it really is, right? Especially in the hip-hop game. I haven't seen it too much in, like, the rock game, but I'm sure they'll get up on it soon. But that's a bullshit tactic. Don't even try it, okay? Or just posting memes all day or funny things or controversial things or just posting questions all day randomly. Oh, what kind of food do you like? Stuff like that just to get engagement. Engagement for engagement's sake is not what you want, okay? You want real subscribers and followers, real likes and real engagement off of your content and what you stand for and who you are as an artist, okay? So when you are on social media, crafting your social media, it needs to be for that, all right? It's not all about buy now, stream now, sales, tactics and stuff. It's about entertaining and engaging your fans, okay? But like I said, that's not a measure for success, okay? High like, follower, and engagement on your social media is not success, okay? It's not even about high stream counts or being monetized on YouTube, okay? So whether you are, rocking it with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of streams every single month on streaming platforms, or you're monetized on YouTube and you're getting X amount of dollars every month, look, getting that money back is great. Seeing those high numbers, that's dope. But it doesn't mean you're successful. Okay? Just that alone doesn't mean you're successful. Absolutely. But even if you had high followers over on social media, high engagement on social media, and you were getting high stream counts over on all the streaming platforms and your YouTube's doing good, you're monetized on it, that's not success. Now you're probably like, wait, what? Yeah, no, it's not success, all right? And see, because there's a difference between, for one, there's the difference between having high stream counts and having real high stream counts. Yeah, I'm talking about fake shit. I'm talking about stream teams, bots, and this playlist garbage that everybody seems to try to hop on. I'm going to come right out here and say it. I'm coming out the closet with this, all right? Playlists are bullshit. Don't try to get on a playlist. I don't care if it's fucking Lyrical Lemonade. I don't care if it's the biggest one in the rock genre or the R&B's fucking top 100. I don't give a fuck how big this playlist supposedly is. Don't try to get on it. Don't do it. Because they are filled with bots. All right? Especially on Spotify. Okay? Spotify's horrible with it. And I've broken down how Spotify's so horrible with this in the past. And I'm going to be breaking down in the future. Just to let you know. So I'm going to be breaking down each one of these things. I'm talking about streaming success and social media success and stuff like that. I'm going to be breaking down all this in the future, all right? But anyway, you don't need to care about that. Anyway, don't get on these big playlists. Where you need to be is on individuals' playlists. See, whenever a individual adds you to their workout playlist or at work playlist or, chilling around the house playlist or smoking out playlist, whatever, right? As an individual consumer of music, when they create a playlist filled with all the different songs that they like whenever they want a certain vibe that they created on their platform, whether it's, Spotify, which, fuck Spotify, but whether it's Apple Music, because you can create playlists over there, whether it's YouTube Music, right? Wherever the platform is, when they're creating that playlist, that's where you want to be. Because that means that person has chosen your song or multiple songs as, hey, I want to listen to this on a regular basis. This is that vibe I want to fucking kick all day, every day. And that is where you want to be, because that will actually help you grow your streaming right, okay? Don't get on stream teams. Don't follow with other artists. Don't fucking create playlists with other artists and then play your playlists all on all your devices and shit. That's a stream team. Don't be doing that shit, okay? And definitely don't get on these bot playlists. In order to do it right on streaming platforms, you have to put out consistently, okay? And you have to run conversion ads to find people to come over and do those tasks, to listen, to save, to add your song to their playlists. And that's how you get real sustainable growth. See, when you get on some of these big playlists, you'll have a pop while you're on it. And as soon as you get off it, that shit's fucking gone. Gone. You will see it. You will see it. It'll be just like this. Month over month. Every time you fucking spend a little bit more money to get on there, it'll be out. I've done it. I'm not just talking in my ass. I've done it. I paid $70 one time and got like 50,000 streams on one song in a month. And as soon as that 30 days was over and I was off that playlist, it went back down to like 3 streams. I got nothing out of it. I got like 2 followers maybe out of it. See, that's how you know you're on a bullshit playlist. For one, when you look at your stats, I'll break this down in another video later on, but when you look at your stats, you will see that your stream per listener is like 2 or 3, somewhere in there. When you actually have real listeners, it's going to be above 5 and 6. It's going to be well above 5 and 6, okay? But bare minimum 5 and 6. You're going to have, if you're on a real playlist, if these playlists actually were shit, right? You would be getting multiple followers. Like, let's say that, for instance, that campaign that I ran, right? I got 50,000 streams in 1 month on a song. I should have had at least 5 to 10,000 new followers onto my Spotify. I should have had at least 5 to 10,000 saves on that song. And I should have had at least 5 to 10,000 playlist ads from that song. But I didn't. I had maybe 1 or 2 saves, maybe 1 or 2 playlist ads, and maybe 1 or 2 followers. But guess what? I had 50,000 streams in 1 month. Is that worth it? Nah. So you have to grow your streaming real in order to have real success. And that takes multiple different things. Like I said, I just covered a few of those things. I'll cover more in the future, right? But, you know, you can't even have success on just streaming or just social media. Having those high numbers, even if you built it right, let's say it's all organic. You did everything right. Harkos, look, I'm listening to you, man. I did everything right. I built my social media 100% organic. I built my streaming 100% organic. You know, I ran paid ads, got real fucking listeners and shit like that as well, too. Look, that's 100% solid. I got success. No, you don't. But what the fuck are you talking about, Harkos, man? Look at my streaming and my social media. It's on point. It's all organic. How's that not success? It's not. Okay, then what's success, Harkos? You know, I'm sure you're saying that. Okay, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? I'm sitting here listening to you talk that bullshit, man. What's success? Is success having, you know, a lot of people on my email list and getting multiple sales on my website? Is that success? Well, by itself, no, it's not success. See, just on your website, you could be getting hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars in sales every single month off your music, your merchandise, your entertainment, such as, you know, live performances or live streaming performances. You could even be having like an insider program, affiliate or brand deals. And you could be bringing in hundreds or thousands of dollars a month off of, you know, your email list, people going to your website, people doing all that shit right over there on your website, right? Your music, merch, sales, all that stuff. But that right there is not success. Now, I'm sure you're probably sitting there going, Harkos, fuck you. Fuck you. You're telling me if I'm making hundreds or thousands of dollars in sales, direct money into my fucking bank account, off my website, that's not success? If I got hundreds or thousands of people on my email list and I'm actually getting people to come over and buy shit on my site, that's not success? By itself, no. So you have to have all three things doing well in order to be successful as an independent artist. Now, I'm sure some of y'all are probably thinking ahead, be like, yo, I bet this motherfucker's going to tie all three things. And some of y'all are probably like, oh, okay, man, you almost tricked me there for a second. Whichever one you fall into, send me a message or a comment or some shit like that. Let me know, hey, yo, what the fuck, man? I thought you were going one way. Whatever. Let me know what you thought, how I was going. But see, the reason I say it like that is you got to have all three things. The reason I broke it down like that with each thing, it kind of triggered a lot of people, is because I see so many artists who will think only one of these things is success, or maybe a couple of these things are success, right? They may have good social media engagement and follower count. They may be getting good streams, organic, but they don't have a website. They're not making any sales. And then they want to bitch, oh, there's no money in music. Motherfucker, you don't have the ability for people to give you money in music. Oh, streaming platforms don't pay me shit. Motherfucker, you're not going beyond it. See, social media and streaming platforms are marketing and advertising platforms. That's it. They're not sales platforms. That's your website. I've talked about this many times on the fucking channel. I'm going to talk about it a billion fucking more times because it's the truth. It is what it is. And if you saw the trigger warning at the beginning of this video, you know, look, I'm going to spit that real shit. If it ain't about money, if it ain't about dollars, then it don't make sense, right? I almost forgot my fucking tagline. But that's what it is. See, if you don't have a website where people can go to find out everything about you, to support you with donations, to find out some affiliate deals you got, to buy your music, buy your merchandise, check out a live stream or a live performance you're going to be doing. If you don't have a website to do any of that, then having, good engagement on social media ain't shit. Good streams on streaming platform ain't shit. Because it's not sustainable, it's not full circle. You have to have all three things. You have to have real, organic social media engagement with real fans. And I'm not saying, you got to have 10,000 or 100,000 followers on social media, because you may only get 1% or less of those people to actually take the next step to go and listen to your shit on streaming platforms. And then a fraction of that's even going to go to your website and give you anything over there, right? Whether it's a donation, whether it's an email. It doesn't have to be any money. Whether it's just give them your email. You're going to get a fraction of percent of people to do that. See, there's a lot of people that get caught up on social media. Oh, man, you only got 1,000 followers. You ain't shit. I got 5, 10, 15,000 followers, man. I got this. Oh, yeah? Well, guess what? Not all times, but sometimes. That person with only 1,000 or 2,000 followers, they have a couple hundred people on their email list. They got dozens, if not 100 or so people buying their stuff on their website, supporting them financially directly on their website. And then, of course, they have, a few hundred or a few thousand people on streaming platforms, putting them into their individual playlists and streaming them multiple times a day, week, and month. But you having the 5, 10, 15,000 followers, you don't got that. Fuck. Half the time, people with that many fucking followers that be talking that shit, they don't have a website. They can't get an email. They can't try to make money off of their fans. And I'm not talking about in a scammy way or in a fucking, a gross way. I'm talking about delivering so much value to your fans that they have no problem giving you 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks for whatever it is that they're getting value from you. See, a lot of artists don't realize that they're in their entertainment business. It's the entertainment industry. It's a bucking business. A lot of people stick with the art. Oh, it's all about the art, man. It's all about the art, right? Like the intro. But guess what? If you want to just be a hobby artist, okay, fine. Fuck out of here, like I said at the beginning. Here at Music Making Sense Podcast, we talk about real shit. How to actually have real fucking success. And it takes all three of those things. You have to have a good, solid social media strategy and engagement with your fans. You have to have a good streaming platform strategy and real numbers, real engagement, real follow through from the people listening to your music. And by follow through, I mean saving and adding. They can't just be listening. They have to save and add. That's how you know that they're fucking with you. And the third pillar, you have to have a fucking website. Link trees and smart URLs are fucking nonsense, okay? They have their use, but they're not the end all be all. You need to be able to get people's email addresses so you can communicate with them one-on-one. Not just to sell them shit, but to build a deeper connection with them. To turn those casual followers and listeners into fans and super fans. Okay? To where they're going to beg you, hey, how do I fucking give you some money? To where they're going to share their music with their grandma, whether or not their grandma gives a fuck about your goddamn music. Shit like that. Okay? And that full circle, those three pillars, is where you are going to be able to have real success as an independent artist. Okay? And these three pillars are everything that I stand on. They're everything that I stand on at Music Making Sense Podcast. They're everything that I stand on in everything that I do. And for those of y'all who've been following for a little bit, you know I got my own company. You know, my master company is called Apex Music System. A little backstory is that actually started in 2021 as being a full circle course where I would teach artists how to put all these three pillars together in one big master course. That was in 2021 when I started it. And in 2023, whenever I started Music Making Sense Podcast with KP, who has, just to let you know, me and him, we decided, hey, look, we're still cool, but we got different directions we want to go with things. And so he's going to be starting his own thing. And as soon as he gets it up and running, I'm going to be promoting it here on the podcast for those of y'all who know KP and who are interested in KP. But for those of y'all who may be new and be like, who's KP? You can go check out previous episodes of Music Makes Sense Podcast if you want. Find out who KP is. Dope, interesting guy, man. Very interesting guy, just like me. All right? But we focus on different things. What I focus on are these three fucking pillars. And like I said, I started it as a course called Apex Music System. And in 2023, I was like, man, that course is going to be so big. People are not going to really get value out of it. So I decided just to call my company Apex Music System. And I've developed an actual program. Not just a course, but an actual program where I work one-on-one with you as an artist to develop all three of those pillars. It's not just a course where you can just take the information and do as you will with it, right? I'm not just out here selling courses. I'm actually selling a one-on-one program. Now, I do have some courses available within the Apex Music System full program. If you want to take these courses and just do them only, you don't want to work one-on-one with me, cool, man. You're 100% DIY artist. I appreciate the fuck out of that. So I got these courses available for you. You can grab the course, get exactly the information you want, and be on your way. Hit me up if you got any questions. But I know a lot of artists need more than that. Because it's one thing to get the information and try to implement it, but it's another to actually have somebody help you with the experience on setting up all these things and implementing everything and making the tweaks along the way. And that's what the Apex Music System is. All right? And like I said, it's the three pillars. It's building your social media. It's building your streaming, and it's building your sales platforms, and actually learning how to implement them properly and then grow them as well. Okay? So with your website set up for your sales, right? You got to have your website in order to sell your music, your merchandise, and experience. whether that's in-person live, whether that's live stream, whether that's insider programs where, you go live privately on Telegram or Patreon or something like that with your fans and sit back and kick it with them every night, right? Like if you're a smoker, right, and your fans are smokers probably too, because, you make that smoker music, y'all can sit back and have a smoke sesh and fucking talk or whatever, live stream, all different kinds of things. That's the experience portion. And then, like I said, you got your affiliate programs, brand deals, stuff like that. Excuse me. That's all based on your website. I'll show you how to set all that up within the Apex Music System. And I even have it to where you can get a full website set up to do all the shit I just said for $0 a month. As low as just $25 a year, right? No reoccurring monthly and shit. I figured out different workarounds. Since 2017, I've been diving into marketing and learning how to do everything. And I've had fucking no money, okay? What money I have had, I've been able to invest in different courses to learn specific things. But I didn't have that reoccurring money to spend on having a website up and having all these different platforms working together, all these different monthly fees and shit. So I figured out ways to work around to get it up and running until I'm actually making the money back to be able to reinvest and consolidate everything under one simple platform, okay? So with the Apex Music System, if you got that extra $30 to $50 a month to spend on having a website, I'll show you how to set that website up or set it up for you and have it all fully integrated and up and running to where you can sell and experience everything. You can collect email addresses. You can market with you can speak with your fans via email, all that shit, right? I can either show you how to set it up or set it up for you, all within the Apex Music System. I can actually set you up with a streaming growth strategy where you actually plan out your releases on streaming platforms, coordinating that with your social media runs, right? No pre-promotions. That's my number one rule. No pre-promotion. Okay? Not to social media especially. To your email list, that's a little bit different. But that's all part of the strategy that I help you set up with your streaming growth strategy, okay? You plan out releases strategically, and you combine them with strategic ads and social media organic content, okay? I help you with that 100% in the Apex Music System. Also within the Apex Music System, I help you get your social media on point with organic social media growth, okay? I show you how to entertain and engage with your fans, but most importantly, how to entertain your potential fans. See, a lot of people miss that point. They'll always post out promotional shit, say out now, buy now, stream now. That does not get a potential fan interested in you. What gets potential fans interested in you is entertaining and engaging content. That's it. Not sales content, not promotional content, entertaining and engaging content. Again, back to what I said at the beginning about social media. It's on the interest graph. They have to be fucking interested in the shit you're putting out. And I walk you through and help you set up and show you how to do all that shit. How to set up that stuff. And I can even help you get it to where you can set up, you can create 30 days worth of social media content, entertaining and engaging content for social media. In as little as one day, you can create and set it all up for the whole month for $0, okay? I'll show you how to set all that up to where you can do all that for $0, right? The Apex Music System program is not $0. I'm going to say that. But I can show you how to do all this stuff within the program to where it costs you a reoccurring $0. No more spending hundreds or even $1,000 on one music fucking video. Fuck that shit. Let's use that money for actual ads and growth campaigns, okay? Let's use that for knowledge and investment. Fuck, okay? That's exactly what the Apex Music System program is, okay? And this program, again, one-on-one program with you. If you don't want the one-on-one, just let me know. Hey, I just want the fucking course. Cool, no problem. I'll get you that information. Absolutely, okay? All right, like I said, the Apex Music System is where I show you and or walk you through and help you set up all of this. How to create entertaining, engaging content for free. how to find your fans, your real fans, and how to set it all up as hands-free as possible in order to leave you more time for creativity. Now, if you're interested in putting together this plan, if you're interested in joining the Apex Music System program, head over to apexmusicsystem.com to join right now. If you're not 100% interested, you're not sure, maybe this is the first video that you've seen of me and you've actually made it all the way through to the end and you're like, oh wait, this is just a sales pitch? Nah. I just gave you a fuck ton of information, a lot of points to think about in this video. If you're listening on the audio platforms, obviously in that, in the audio, right? In this episode right here, Music Making Sense Podcast, I gave you all different kinds of things to think about. I said some shit that may have conflicted with your individual belief on music marketing. Wait, no pre-promotion? How am I supposed to build the hype, Harcos? No, fuck pre-promotion. You can't build the hype with people who don't know who the fuck you are. Maybe that conflicted with your shit. Maybe you're triggered as fuck right now. You're like, yo, fuck this guy. I'm about ready to make a video saying fuck Harcos, fuck Music Making Sense Podcast, fuck Apex Music System. Go for it. Tag me in it. And I'll put a genuine comment down below in that shit. Fuck, I'll even share it for you. You want to make a fucking video talking shit about me and how I ain't shit? I'm not going to comment and do a hate post on you. I'm going to actually legitimate comment, not a troll either. I'm going to comment that, hey, appreciate blah, blah, blah. I'll fill in the blanks 100% custom with whatever it is you're saying negative about me. And I'll even reshare it to my platforms on Music Making Sense Podcast. Why? Am I crazy? Yeah, a little bit. But I'm that kind of crazy that it actually changes shit. Now, if you're just first checking out this, you may be like, yo, man, you're my kind of crazy, Harcos. Maybe you're one of my reoccurring listeners, one of what I call my repeat offenders, who have checked out Music Making Sense Podcast multiple times before. You like the show, and you're like, yeah, Harcos, you're my kind of fucking crazy. If so, this is the place for you, Music Making Sense Podcast. Wherever you're listening or viewing this right now, this is where you need to be. Like, share, follow, subscribe, especially share. Share this content with other artists that you're like, yo, I think you need to hear this, man. You're on that bullshit with stream teams. You're on that bullshit with these playlists, whatever. Yo, this guy right here, he's got some fucking points. We need to check this out, man. You need to check this out. See what he says, man. Tell me what you think about it. Share it with people you know. People you think might need to hear it. Fuck, share it with somebody who's just going to get pissed off at the intro, let alone at all this shit that I've been saying. Sharing is caring, all right? And I definitely care if you share. 100%. That sounds corny as fuck, but fuck it. It was off top. But anyway, like I said, if you want to join the Apex Music System program and actually build a real sustainable fan base, apexmusicsystem.com. It's not a magic pill. It's not a magic bullet. Okay, it's going to take multiple months to fully implement and get up and running. But if you're tired of doing this little hashtag strategy shit, these stream teams, these playlisting campaigns, and you're noticing, hey, this shit's not real. This shit doesn't work, man. What the fuck? It's not sustainable. That's what Apex Music System is all about. Building a sustainable music business. That's what it's all about. And everything I help you set up with, I help you set everything up to where it costs you as close to zero every single month as possible to keep up and running. Okay? The course is not $0. My knowledge and help is not $0. I'm going to be straight up. Okay? It's not. But all the stuff I'm putting in, you're not going to be putting a lot of money into every month. Oh, I gotta pay for my website every month, and I gotta pay for this platform every month, and then this service every month. No. You pay for the program that you're in with me every single month for me to help you out with whatever it is you need. Completely customizable packages based on what you need. And then you spend all of your budget After that, on growing your fan base, your real fan base. And I'm telling you, after a few months, you will start getting that return back that's going to cover your expenses and then eventually start covering some more to where you can grow your budget and then keep growing exponentially in the face of everything that you have tried to do in the past. This is the one way, like they say in Step Brothers, prestige worldwide, the first word in, what does it say, the first word in music industry or something like that, I don't know. Apex Music System is the first word, the one way to get real growth as an independent musician. You don't have to sign to an indie label. You don't have to sign to a major label and sell your soul. No 360 bullshit. None of that. You can be 100% independent. 100%. And you can grow as big as you want. If you just want to have, a few thousand fans, 10,000, 20,000 fans or whatever, you want to be able to do, a couple of tours every year across the country, maybe go to Europe or something like that and do some stuff here and there. You just want to live that musician lifestyle where you just create music, perform, engage with your fans, and that's it. And you cover all your bills. You live modestly. You know what I'm saying? You got like a regular nice car, like a Chevy or a fucking Honda or a fucking, Ford or something like that. You don't got a Maserati or a Benz, you know what I'm saying? You guys got something nice. It's new, you know what I'm saying? It's the new model or whatever. You have no problems. You got a warranty and shit. You got a house that you don't have to keep fucking putting money into. It's just a nice house. It's not $1 million mansion, but it's nice. You and your family, if you got one, you're able to go on vacations. If you're single or whatever, you're able to do whatever the fuck you want. You don't have to worry about going and punching a fucking clock. That's what the Apex Music System will bring you. So if you want to join it, apexmusicsystem.com. If you're not 100% sure yet, like I said, keep checking out all the content put together right here on Music Making Sense Podcast. Like, share, follow, subscribe. Share this information with somebody you think might need it. Yo, man, if you're sitting there thinking, man, I just heard so-and-so the other day talking about fuck all this shit. Hey, this video's for them. Send it to them. But most importantly, check out What the Fuck Wednesdays. It's a brand new live stream right here on Music Making Sense Podcast channel on YouTube. If you're not listening or viewing this on YouTube, musicmakingsensepod.com is where you can find all the links for everything Music Making Sense Pod, especially the YouTube. Make sure you go like, share, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel thevery single Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, wherever you're at across the planet. Get in when you fit in. 9 p.m. Eastern. I go live every single Wednesday on YouTube playing artist music. All right? If you want your music played on YouTube and for me to review it, I'll check out your social media, see how your social media is on point, see if you got all the things I just mentioned in this video getting up and going. I'll check that out. We're also going to have multiple different people viewing the show at the same time and after the show airs. Every single person that views gets you a YouTube stream on your music, which is between 1 and 3 cents per stream, depending on country and subscription, all that shit, right? But on average, 1 and 3 cents per stream per viewer on the live stream on Wednesday night. YouTube links only because, sorry, my allergies are killing me. YouTube links only because I want to make sure that if I'm promoting your music on this show, if I'm playing your music, if I'm letting this music get seen and heard by all the people that tune in and that will tune in the future, I want to make sure that that song is able to generate you not only that streaming revenue, but a reoccurring fan where they can add it to their playlist, where they can go find it on other platforms, everything like that. All the shit I just said in this fucking video. See, everything that I do, everything that I say is all within those 3 pillars, the core tenets of the Apex Music System. It's the only way to do it. Okay? So, come by, regardless on if you're in the Apex Music System program, regardless on if you're a first-time listener to this podcast, regardless on if you're a repeat offender, Every single one of you listening to my fucking voice right now. What the Fuck Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Get it when you fit in where the fuck you're at in the planet, right? 9 p.m. Eastern every single Wednesday. What the Fuck Wednesday live stream on YouTube. MusicMakingSensePod.com for the link to the YouTube if you're not catching my fucking voice right now on YouTube. Alright? Come by. Check out the music. Submit your music if you want to. MusicMakingSensePod.com. Right there on the top of the page, you can click that button, submit your music for review. I'll play your music, everything like that. Okay? And you don't have to just submit one time. You can submit as many times as you want. You can submit music every week. You can submit multiple tracks every week if you want to. I go live between 2 to 3 hours. Last week, I just went 5 hours. Okay? You talk about Harcos, you're crazy. Hey, I was kicking it with some artists, talking that shit, helping some artists out and everything like that. And time just kept going on. I breathe this shit. This is all I focus on is music marketing and helping artists grow. That's it. Besides my family, obviously. That kind of goes without saying, okay? This is what I do. I come to you every single week with a new episode right here of Music Making Sense Podcast, official podcast. Have What the Fuck Wednesdays live on YouTube. And I even put out my walking videos every Friday where I'm walking through the woods thinking about different things and just talking with you raw and real and uncut while I'm out in nature, enjoying the woods and stuff like that, just thinking about some things. It's a little bit of extra content. Putting those ideas in your head, getting those thoughts rolling, and trying to help you. So like I said, you want to join Apex Music Systems Premier Program to actually help you grow a fan base, apexmusicsystem.com to join. If you just want to check out more content on Music Making Sense Podcast and see what the fuck Harcos is about, check out this What the Fuck Wednesday thing, maybe submit your music, musicmakingsensepod.com for everything you need. And until the next time we speak, appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure you share. And I'll see you on the next episode, video, whatever the fuck. Y'all have a good one.